But, this is an interesting little something here. Let's give it a gander. This is actually something that wasn't properly translated in the beta that I played before. This is the tale of a beast which came from across the sea and devastated our land. It is our hope that all trace of it will be destroyed, that future generations may know peace. Out of a vortex of purest evil, a creature was born, driven to insanity by the truth of its origins. It used its powers of destruction and conquered even the spirits of our land. And there's a winged feet creature. Many of these spirits decayed into dust, leaving Felghana to soon follow. It was a being more atrocious than any act of man. Its name was Galbalon. My name is Genos. I am a warrior from the west, sent by the gods as a messenger. It was impossible to destroy the demon's power, but my sword and the holy artifacts brought some peace. However, due to the machinations of wicked men, that power shall soon be reawakened. Swordsman, do my will, and unto you I shall entrust some measure of my power. Mission Tabletto was obtained, and we gain.
Adel's body began to overflow with newfound strength. Adel gained the double jump ability,
which it explains there, gets an enhanced stun, and, well, let's check it out. Let me move and I'll show you. There are 4 holy artifacts. 2 are in this place. One is in the place of excruciating heat. The last is in the heights of a sacred mountain. We have 2 of them. One from this place, one from the heat. Swordsman, it falls to you to face down the evil men.
Suddenly, the surrounding area became deadly quiet, and the mysterious voice could be heard no longer.
Jumpy! We can now double jump. Makes our stun effect much stronger, makes us much stronger, in about every way. Inventory. Mission tablet. An ancient stone tablet which details the long ago incident. It also depicts a warrior holding a sword. A warrior with wings holding a sword. Could perhaps the goddesses of East somehow be involved in all this? I'll leave that for you to decide. Well, for me to show in later LPs. But we got some little red beasties to kill. Oh, and that plant enemy there. Let's give it a quick little bio, shall we? Robal, a mutated form of insect-eating plant. They use their quick and agile tentacles to capture prey. Since they pick up nearby ground vibration, they can be easily defeated with a diving stab, or a distant fireball. Alright, that out of the way. Now, we're a lot more mobile, and this is the last main movement power. We still have another power to go, but this is the last one that's really going to affect our movement directly. And it's a damn good one. It's really the best movement power you get in the whole game. And it's the main difference between E6 and Felghana, because E6 has this horrible thing called the dash jump, where you press forward, attack, and jump all at the same time, and you do a special attack that also moves you forward, and lets you get to some things you couldn't otherwise. They realized this was horrible. In fact, on the East forum, which I will link to in the description for this video, it's often called the worst boss, or enemy, of E6 in general. Also, I'll admit, my first take of this died because I forgot that that's where you get the mission tablet, didn't get the double jump, and got schooled. Here we get some Raval ore. Nice little Raval ore. Of course, I won't be missing absolutely anything in this playthrough. It's a 100% run. I couldn't do anything less for you guys. You've all been incredibly positive in your reviews of everything. Of course, if there is anything negative to be said, please don't hold back on my sake. I'd much rather know. As an avid fan of Retsu Prey, I'd much rather be someone that can, do a Retsu Prey someday than be on the receiving end of the worst of their ire. As you can see, it definitely does have a stronger stun effect, and that's something that I like a whole hell of a lot, as the stun effect is, well, kind of broken if you pull it off consistently enough. And then Auget Brooch is definitely making up for the fact that this place is harder, because we're getting a lot more healing drops, and, well, that's nice. Also, having the last little extra bit of our mobility is nice, because it means that, well, there's a lot of things that are a lot nicer. So, before, I could just go, like, well, I could actually use it properly to get there, but now I can just do a double jump up there. This also opens up a lot of other places that we couldn't get to before, if you'll recall. Little places inside of the mine proper, which we'll get to after we're done with this dungeon, of course. But we're not anywhere near done with this one. After all, we haven't really faced off with a boss, have we? And what a boss we do have in store. Obviously, these games are meant for their boss battles. No way I could trick you guys into thinking there wasn't one here. Oh, I feel so dumb about having missed the double jump in my previous run through. Oh, and that was an enemy that, it's actually the scariest enemy here. Does a crap ton of damage, but it moves very slow and has a dodgeable attack. After we fight off this one, I will give you a little bit of a bio. Huh, a level up. Let's give that bio now. Cambot? Doradel. A more powerful species of Radel, with their superhuman strength, they can shake the very earth when they strike the ground with their hammers. They grow ferociously angry when injured, so approach with caution. Ah, still store. Yeah, I can't help it. We don't have rocket number 9 for this game, so we just have still store. And let's see, I don't think there's really a whole lot hidden in this area. There's just a couple little vases and things like that. The main crux of this area is the double jump, which by no means is that a letdown. As you can tell, it greatly increases our mobility, increases our offensive capabilities. It makes it so that everything's a little bit nicer in general, really. And whenever I replay the game, the first part where I don't have the double jump, if it's ever right away, oh, I can feel it. There's more Reval ore. Probably be able to make another stop to Antonio soon. I don't remember if it's after this dungeon or after the next one we'll finally generally have enough to be able to finish giving him all the Reval that he wants from us. But after that, we get a little bit of a surprise from it, which is why I rush to give him all of the Reval we get in the earlier game and don't upgrade anything. Because there's really just no point to waste all that time with the upgrade. I've said that like 50 times by now. 50 times. And generally you don't start at part, I don't even know what part this is going to be, but it's well after 10. So that was the part that I just uploaded today. Ah, and there's another enemy. A flying enemy that shoots a lovely little laser. And after it's killed, we'll pause for the bio. Ah, don't shoot me with your Death Star laser. So let's have a moment of silence. Nah, there's still background music that's awesome. Cut to the bio. Barlin, a mysterious floating jellyfish-like creature. They attack their prey with electrical pulses from above. The umbrella-like portion of their anatomy has led some to guess that they may be related to Phosons. And the bio's done. Ah, hopefully I'm getting used to that editing by now. I'm obviously just playing through live, so... Well, not live, but I'm not pausing for all those moments. Ah, and there's another version of our lovely little red enemy. So, after... Oh, there's another one, too. After we have all the enemies here dead, let's have another bio. Gelgrod, a subspecies of Geld. Their coloring allows them effective camouflage in the dark, and when found, they attack with their extremely long claws. If a foe runs, they will pursue it relentlessly. That done? Let's continue on. We're nearing the end of this dungeon. And I'll be honest, this is probably the theme I dislike. You know, if I dislike any theme from this game, it's this one. It's kind of dull, it's boring, it's repetitive. It's not really very exciting, which goes against the grain of all of the themes in Felghana. It suffers the most from this was written for consoles that weren't nearly as impressive as this. Yeah, I don't really remember if the SNES or any of the other versions were especially more impressive. But I took the wrong turn. So, 1 second, just gotta kill off everything that's in front of me. Even though in a way this is grinding, because I'll be back here shortly. It doesn't qualify as grinding in my book, because I didn't seek them out. That is one thing that I admit makes it so RPGs the first time through for me, with my horrible sense of direction, are generally a lot easier. Because, I mean, I did used to grind a lot, and certain games I still do. For example, I'm playing through Pokemon White right now. Hilariously enough, choosing White because I really want to play the black Pokemon. So weird. And I do like to grind there a little bit. I honestly think you have to grind a little bit there. But that's a very rare exception for me these days. Ooh, and we got another emerald. Emerald was obtained. I think I almost missed an emerald. Absolute one of the most precious things in this whole game. But hey, got a level out of it, and let's see where this drops us. I think it'll drop us right... Oh, yay! Middle of these guys. Ah, they wanted to say hello. You'll notice, now my emerald power is a lot stronger, which is not something I'm about to turn down. Also, it charges faster, recovers faster, yada 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 yada. Yay, smacking those things in the face. You're definitely getting a lot farther along in the game, as I think you can tell. And we're nearing the end of this dungeon, which I've already said, I'm just going to be excited to go back around, and I think there's some fun events in town after this one. So yeah, generally happy. I'm also planning a new LP, which I'll be running concurrently with this one. Sort of just so I have more flavors, because I think part of it was just that, I mean, this is a really fun game, but I have played it before, and, I don't know, want to have more fun, more exploration, more adventure. And I think you'll like my new project. It's, well, just trust me, you'll enjoy it. No way in heck you could not. So, let's see here. It's not an East game, obviously, because I don't want to do the East games. You know, 2 concurrent East games wouldn't be right. So it is a different style. Still not spoiling anything, though. You'll just have to wait. Also, this game is really good at giving you a sense of depth. Namely, notice how freaking deep we're getting in this place? Yeah, pretty deep. Let's jump over here. Thought there was a little room over here. If I remember right, this is a room we'll actually have to be coming back to. Oh, please not lag while I'm fighting these guys. Still strikes me as so strange. This game performs so amazingly well on this computer until I start to record it. Oh well. Might have to play around with some of my recording software, try something else. Perhaps is a little bit memory hungry, as I understand it. Just using Hypercam 2, whether it's registered or not, just doesn't seem to be the same quality. This might actually be the way you have to continue. I just beat this game not too long ago too, so this is kind of bad that I don't remember. But I want to say this is the bonus way you go. I know it'll be very obvious very soon. Okay. No, this is... Well, there's something over here we can't get yet. We'll be going back to that when we have the same... Well, the last power that's really Metroidvania-esque in this game. That's alright, we're so close to the end. There's... Oh! Well, there's something we would have missed. Or might have had the possibility. Ah! Stupid, stupid beasties. You don't get to do that to me. I'm the hero. Stupid